Does this answer your question? What is up, my wonderful little pups, and welcome to another episode of SpasticSocial. We are still in the process of SSSVEDA. SSSVEDA is Vlog Every Day in April, organized by Amy Schmittauer of the SpasticSocial channel. She gives us talking points for every day, so that we can, get used to being in front of a camera, and then we can go watch each other's videos, and give each other pointers, and, just basic stuff. The talking point of today is, are you a morning or a night person, and why? Well, now the color on my camera is messed up. Oh well. Yeah, I am definitely a night person. I prefer the night. When I was in high school, I was more of a day person because, school. And I would get up early and be ready for school and out the door. I'd be wide awake. Being a kid, didn't need much to get going, because I was a kid. Now, not so much. Sometimes I require coffee just to function. For anyone else that might have this kind of sentiment, when you drink coffee, what kind of effects does coffee have on you? Because when it comes to me, whenever I have coffee, it's normally just, I talk really fast, and can think at hyper speed. It's never that it actually wakes me up and gets me energized, it just makes me think faster, which I guess isn't that bad. All things considered, it doesn't seem to actually wake me up. Unless you consider waking your brain up waking up, but I would much rather my body have more energy than my mind. Because when I'm waking up, it's so that I can wake up and do something mundane that my body doesn't actually want me to be doing, because I'd rather be in bed still. Like, work. In retail. Yeah, I love night. I love everything about night. When it comes to any activities that I want to do, I kind of prefer avoiding going outside during the day, and that is because I sunburn very easily. So if you're wondering why I'm so white, it's because I'm actually terrified of the sun. I can wear 50 SPF sunscreen and still get a sunburn, and a bad enough one I look like a lobster. That's not a joke. I am not at all capable of going outside. I've actually suspected that I have, a pretty extreme, almost allergic reaction to sunlight, but I think the people that suffer from that also suffer from a lot of swelling and stuff like that, and I don't suffer from that. I'm just very, very prone to sunburn. This one time, I got a 2nd-degree sunburn on my feet, and they swole up like sausages. Because I was doing a car wash fundraiser with my color guard squad, and while we were doing it, I was wearing flip-flops. Water kept getting on my feet, and that magnified the UV rays from the sun into my skin throughout the, it was 3 hours of car washing. Lo and behold, I ended up with sausage feet the color of lobsters. I couldn't march in band for a week. My band instructor was mad at me. He even tried to exclaim to my dad that it was all my fault, I should have been smarter, and even suggested I did it on purpose. Special people. But that's what I like about night, though. There's no sun. I'm also very, very, very incapable of dealing with bright lights. If I go outside and I'm trying to drive without sunglasses, I'm squinting like this at the road because my eyes are such a light blue. If you know anything about how the sun's rays reflect off of things, you would know that the sun's rays are absorbed by dark colors. Now, because the iris around my pupil is not a dark color, it absorbs none of the light. So my pupil attracts all of the light straight into it. If you didn't know, that's why football players put black streaks under their eyes, because those black streaks will help absorb some of the glare of the sun, and they won't be as blinded when they're trying to see a football coming at their face from the direction of the sun. So, yeah, and it gives me massive migraines. The sun and me do not get along, okay? So I'm a night owl, for sure. I love the nighttime. I love walking around at night. Oh, I want to go for a walk. But I've got a lot of recording to do. So, If you like this episode, though, give that like button a lovable lick, bark at each other in the comments, paw at that subscribe button if you want to keep up with me and all the howling that I do, and please, guys, invite your friends to come howl with us here on the channel, because the puppy pack needs to grow, and I need your help to do it. Keep humble and hungry, my pups. I'll howl at you next time. They're everywhere. Because they live in a house, they always get food and water, they get their shots that they need, they're taken care of. And I'm pretty sure they understand to some extent that they are pretty spoiled now, because they act like they're entitled to everything.